good day everyone. Welcome to participate Advantech Virtual Forum. I'm Daria. I'm the Channel Sales Manager of Advantech. I'm handling the business of different territories. Actually, it's quite wild territory, including the Baltic states, Ukraine, CIS countries. Today's human society is under a severe challenge of COVID-19, which is pushing us to accelerate the process of digital transformation and automation. Advantech is as the leading role of IoT solution provider. We have rich experience of industrial transformation. Therefore, we will take in our responsibility to lead the role to develop the industrial automation solution. For today's topic, we are setting up as the industrial digital transformation era. Today's topic and agenda will be international, will be cross the region. Let me introduce the agenda. After me, of the greeting, we are really honored to invite Mr. Vincent Chang, the Senior Director of Advantech IoT Group in the A Intercom region, to talk about the digital transformation of Advantech's business. After that, we will invite the Technical Support Manager to talk about Advantech's technical support and services. After that, we have invited the Embedded Business Development Director of NVIDIA to talk about the GPU computing development solution and also the bundle solution with Advantech for the AI vertical market. And after that, it comes to the panel discussion part. Actually, it will be two sections, will be with the different topic. The first topic is about the smart factory, and the second part will be about the turnkey solution for the manufacturing automation. Our members are including our channel partners in the Lithuania, in the Baltic states, and also in Dubai. The company Elinta is located in Lithuania. So we are really honored to invite the representative of Elinta and also our business development manager in Advantech headquarters to share their experience of factory automation. And in the second part of the panel discussion, we are inviting our long-term partner, Startech from Dubai, and also our eco partner, IT Enterprise. IT Enterprise is the leading company to which provides the industrial automation solution software from Ukraine. They will discuss about the turnkey solution implementation and the cooperation in the different country. So you can find the total solution from edge to cloud to duplicate it in a different country. So I believe this cross-region cooperation will be really, really interesting for all of you. And don't forget, during the discussion, don't hesitate to share with us your ideas and suggestions, to interact with us, to brainstorming with us. Okay, now I'm going to talk about something interesting, something have fun. Advantech is really appreciative of your participants. Therefore, we have prepared a surprise in the end of this event. However, no pain, no gain. There's only one lucky star could win this prize. Okay, here comes the rule. Now you are participating in the English trade, so you will need to memorize the password, which shows in the end of each section on screen. And after that, to finalize it as a sentence and upload to the Pi system. You may see on the screen there's a section called game. To upload this sentence to the game, to the platform. And after that, we will have a lucky draw to choose one of the lucky stars to win the prize. And the prize is Apple Watch Series 6. Quite good, huh? Here comes my part. My password is accelerate. Okay, let's repeat again. Accelerate. If you have made the notes, okay, then let's move on to the next section. Let's welcome Mr. Vincent Chang.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to join Advantech Industrial Virtual Forums. 2020 is a very challenging year, and I believe it's also unforgettable in our life. COVID-19 is unexpected happened in the beginning of years and totally changed our business and life. People in most of the country are work from home now. City lockdown and everything significant slow down and even stop. At the meantime, we all see the big trend from the digital transformation. To catch up the big change, we need to move faster, act faster. This is why we host Advantech Industrial Virtual Forums. By this event, we will share Advantech, our vision, business strategy, and the latest technology to you by this yearly event. However, because of the COVID-19, it's not proper to have the physical event with you. So this is why we decide to host Industrial Virtual Forum and meet with you online. I believe this is also kind of the digital transformations. But in the meantime, I also see the benefits. Our virtual activities will be spread by any kind of the multimedia channels and even be recorded, stored in the cloud forever. Because of the COVID-19, we can foresee the digital transformation will become the next big wave in the coming year. I want to emphasize, this is not the future. It's already happened now. Before our forum, I would like to take a few minutes to share about Advantech, our latest update for you. Advantech, we are a Taiwanese company and headquartered located in Taipei, Taiwan. We established in the 1983 and our global revenue achieved $1.76 billion in the 2019. And we have more than 8,000 employees worldwide. And our service field covered industrial IoT, industrial 4.0, embedded computing, and smart city. Most of the people know Advantech is because we are the global #1 in the industrial PC market. And we occupy the 34% market share worldwide. And you know that even the number 2, 3, 4, 5, the total market share are less than Advantech. Yes, we are leading in the industrial PC market. However, we foresee the great opportunity in the industrial IoT market in the 10 years ago, and Advantech will begin to move to the IoT business. After the great effort in the past years, now Advantech, we are growth to the number 23 of the worldwide top IoT companies. Advantech, we are also branding company, and we are the number 5 of the best global brand in Taiwan. Advantech, we have 3 global level manufacturing sites, one in the China, one in the Taiwan, and one in the Japan. At the meantime, Advantech, we have 4 global logistics centers in Taiwan, China, Europe, and America. And we can provide a global logistics service to our worldwide customers. We have 14 service centers in the different countries, which we can provide most timely support for our local customer. And Advantech, we have the subsidiary companies and a sales branch office in the more than 27 countries worldwide. For COVID pandemic, we divide 3 different phases. First is initial outbreak. It creates lots of the demand of the rapid response solution and the cybersecurity from the huge upswing in the remote working. Second is the post-lockdown and the prevention periods. With the experience from the previous stage, we realized that how important and critical for the digital infrastructures. So we need to strongly promote and invest in the digital infrastructures. The third, we foresee it will accelerate the progress to the net zero world. So green energy network, safety, and the remote access management, climate-friendly infrastructure will become the trend for the future. So right now, we are in the stage of the lockdown and the preventing periods. And we will focus on the enabling and the facilitate digital infrastructures. The critical enabling factors come from the public and the private sectors to lead digital infrastructure lending. First is the digital leadership. We see lots of the government, for example, like Singapore, Malaysia, Turkey, and so on. They publish lots of the policy, incentive, funding for the digital infrastructure development. Second, digital innovation, academic, industrial association, they are all working together to conduct local ecosystem to accelerate the local digital solution lending. Third, digital security. Cybersecurity is crucial in the digital infrastructure development. Four, all the business behavior will transfer to the digital skill, especially for artificial intelligence. You will accelerate the digital skill happens. So to catch up the opportunity and the trend of the digital transformation at this moment, at Advantech, we provide wide range industrial AI platform with the Intel, NVIDIA, the AI accelerators to provide AI applications from edge sensing, edge AI system, edge inference servers, and to the training servers. With a full product peripheral lineup, we will support diverse AI framework and will support our partner and you to implement your AI business efficiently. Huge demand for the remote working during the COVID-19 periods. So most of the devices are connected together and it makes the security become a very significant issue. So at Advantech, we offer the tailored security solution can meet the specific design requirements for the data and the device protection in the embedded applications. So to provide a high security protection from the edge to the cloud. Third, digital transformation and the innovation. At Advantech, we launched the whole new online Advantech IIoT Academic, which is the most powerful and consolidated IIoT learning platform. With the whole new Advantech IIoT academic systems, it comes with the multi-language platform which can support the English, Chinese, Turkish, the Russian, the Japanese, Korea, and so on. So Advantech IIoT Academics can provide a comprehensive online training course, can support the most intelligent learning analytic and online certificate. So during the COVID pandemic periods, even the country is locked down, you are still can learning the latest IoT technology online and get Advantech product training certificate at your home. Thank you everyone to join Advantech Industrial Virtual Forums. 2020 is a challenging year. We see the difficulty, but we also see the great opportunity. So no matter how, I think we should get ready and moving toward for the new area of the post-COVID pandemic. One more thing, the password of our game from my side, please pay attention. The word is "unsecure." So I hope you can collect successfully all the password from each of our event presenters. Good luck.
Good day, my name is Arthur and I'm a field application engineer of Advantech IoT Group. Today I will talk about Advantech offerings and support. The Advantech IoT Group is focused on four sectors: iFactory, industrial equipment manufacturing, energy and environment, and transportation. To fulfill diverse application requirements, Advantech offers one-stop shopping with its complete product line of IoT sensing devices, industrial communication devices, edge computing platforms, application software, and cloud platforms. For edge sensing devices, Advantech provides both wired and wireless input-output models and gateways that support diverse data acquisition and processing applications. To facilitate decentralized remote and outdoor IoT application, Advantech's wireless input-output and sensor models collect and transmit data directly to the cloud via Wi-Fi, 4G, LoRaWAN, NB-IoT, LTE-M, and proprietary LP1 using IoT protocols such as MQTT, CoAP, and LWM2M. For industrial communication, Advantech provides reliable wired and wireless communication solutions, including industrial Ethernet switches, protocol gateways, data gateways, device servers, fiber optic media converters, wireless routers, and wireless APs clients bridges that are capable of securely transmitting critical and sensitive information. For edge computing, Advantech offers a comprehensive range of IPC products with diverse form factors and computing powers that include high-performance storage servers, expandable modular IPCs, fanless embedded IPCs, PC-based controllers, and panel PCs to enable reliable computing in multiple industrial environments. Regarding software, Advantech's WISE-PaaS industrial IoT cloud platform provides edge-to-cloud software services, including edge data acquisition, data analytics, data communication, visualization, and remote equipment management. WISE-PaaS supports real IoT-powered cloud business models in various vertical markets and enables system integrators and manufacturers to quickly develop service as software as service and domain-specific IoT solution. Moving towards the next stage of IoT, the Advantech Industrial IoT Group has created a suite of innovative hardware and software integrated edge-to-cloud technologies. For customer convenience, they are offered as a complete one-stop shopping product line. Advantech keeps innovating IoT technologies and provides this bundled solution to save valuable development time for our customers. Our goal is to support all our industrial IoT application needs. So we have next hardware like edge sensing and gateway devices, edge computing and artificial intelligence platforms, Ethernet, EtherCAT, controllers and slice input-output models, industrial connectivity and time-sensitive network devices, and industrial wireless storage and servers. About software, we have Advantech Xnavi. It is integrated software development suite for Dark Navi, Motion Navi, Visual Navi, HMI Navi, and the last one is artificial intelligent Navi. For edge device, data collection, motion control, vision inspection, process visualization, and artificial intelligent analysis. Advantech Xnavi suite supports OPC UA protocols and connects with Advantech's WISE-PaaS EdgeLink, WebAccess SCADA system, WISE-PaaS, WISE-M Plus software platforms for cloud integration and big data analysis and management. Industry 4.0 is transforming manufacturing worldwide. As this happens, factory managers need assistance as they upgrade existing facilities and establish new ones that take advantage of Industry 4.0 optimization. Advantech's IoT solution architecture strategy enables the development of connectivity and sensing devices, edge intelligent platforms, and edge intelligence software. The edge intelligence solution facilitate machine connection without replacing existing equipment, allowing for collection and equipment status data, production data, and environment data. Furthermore, production monitoring, data integration with MIS system, and visualization on the situation room dashboard can be realized for production optimization and data-driven decision making. The oil and gas industry is still at the heart of world's energy supply. From exploration and development, drilling and production, to fuel transportation and processing, creating reliable, efficient, and accurate monitoring and control system is important for every stage of the oil and gas industry. These applications are still some of the most dangerous and demanding of any industrial application, and require rugged and reliable products to ensure safety and efficiency. Advantech leverages of over years experience in automation industry to design different product offering and solution for reliable use in hazardous locations. Advantech's S1D2 certified product offering includes embedded computing, embedded automatic computers, panel PCs, and monitors, industrial communication, data acquisition models, and serial converters and repeaters. These solutions are well suited to fit the demanding requirements of various oil and gas applications. As a manufacturer of components for automation system, it's very important for us to be closer to end customers and system integrators. That's why we're actively developing the following areas. First one is local design. We have a device which was designed especially for harsh environment. Next is local support. We are always glad to help you with a question about equipment selection or technical issues. And local assembly. Advantech can offer you local configured to order service of IPC servers, panel, and modular PCs. So let's start from local design. New TLTV 83 has extended temperature range, increased impact resistance, and moisture protection. Fanless AMC and modular MIC 7300 has extended temperature range too. In addition, they have wide power supply range and a huge numbers of input-output connectors. New DIN rail edge controller UNO 137 has modular design to provide the highest configuration flexibility for customers uh, to optimize and their demands in a more faster and cost-efficient way. Wide temperature, cable-less, and isolated input-output makes Honor 137 an ideal choice no matter in control cabinet equipment or any harsh environment. It is also compliant with EAC 61010 to meet industrial standard. As a manufacturer of hardware and software, we can provide local support for all customers. We have solution engineering team for phase 2 business. Also, we have authorized RMA centers where we can perform diagnostics and repair of devices in shortest possible time. You can connect us by phone, chat, email. We will find you the best solution. My business, my password is business.
Hello, morning, everybody. My name is Elena Wei. I'm the channel sales manager of IoT Group. Welcome to the panel discussion. Appreciate you all for attending this panel. And since we don't have, let's get into. And the goal for next 40 minutes is to let you know the market and solution for factory automation. So do is I will let the panelists to go first, and then after our discussion, we'll have a section, and you can leave your question in the chat box, your screen, and at any time, and we will answer it after the discussion. So it's my great pleasure to introduce our speaker, Arnoldas Minelga. Hi to everybody, Arnoldas. And Arnoldas is a consulting engineer and with 9 years working experience. And this is time for Arnoldas to be the speaker of Advantech event. So if you are interested in for the to Arnoldas as well. I'd like to introduce our second speaker, Shen Wu.
Hello.
Hello, Shen Wu.
Hello.
Is our business development manager in Advantech group, and he is specialized in the which means data acquisition product line. Shen Wu has worked for 14 years, so he's quite in Advantech, and also we're going to talk about the industrial controller in factory automation. I think everyone knows about PLC, program controller, PLCs, and after that, PAC, which means Ethernet controller, and we also have industrial PC solution for factory automation. Which solution is the best for the automation? First of all, I would like to Arnoldas to introduce the smart factory transformation.
Well, hi once again. I am Arnoldas Minelga from Lithuania, company Elinta. We are Advantech channel partners in Lithuania, and today I would like to talk about factory automation and industrial PC usage in Lithuania. The timetable for my part is like this. I will try to switch the yes. So I would like to ask you to move to the timetable. Yeah, so this is the time guidelines from my presentation. I will try to follow them. And I would like to start from Elinta introduction. So the word Elinta combines two words, both in Lithuanian and English, so it's easy to explain. And these words are electronics and intellect. On this slide, on the right side, you can see the founder of our company and current CEO, PhD, Mr. Vytautas Jokužis. The company was founded in 1991. So next year we will celebrate our 30th anniversary. Well, this number may not sound very big if we compare it, for example, with some Western European companies which have long-term traditions, but for us in Lithuania, it's quite a big number because, as most of you know, Lithuania gained its independence only in 1990 last time. So Elinta is one of the oldest companies working in factory automation field. During that time, we also developed some other businesses, but we don't have time to talk about them, so you can check them on our corporate website, elinta.eu. And today we will talk about factory automation. As I said, this is the oldest Elinta's field of business, and also and still one of the most important. And in this slide, you can see the transformation we had in 30 years. It's not just because of the time gap, 3 decades. It's quite much, but it's also because of our whole economy transformation. Because in 1990 we moved from the planned economy to the market economy, so we had really a lot of changes in all the economy, including the industry. And today, of course, we will talk about industry. And I would like to present you Lithuanian industry structure to have an overview what we have here. Yeah, you can see the biggest sector we have is chemical, or to be precise, chemical and oil sector. But it's not typical sector, because we have basically three huge companies here. One big company which produces oil, and two companies which produce fertilizers. So that's all about chemical sector. But these three companies make more than 1/3 of all Lithuanian industry income. Much more typical sectors are food and tobacco. We have many small companies in food industry which produce mostly meat, milk, and fish products, and some of them make export, which you can see their products in other countries. And another big sector is wood processing and furniture. This sector is special because of the reason that all of the companies working here make orders for Swedish company IKEA, or IKEA, like others say. So I think most of you know this company, which makes furniture for homes. So in Lithuanian wood processing industry, most companies work for IKEA. They make components for them. Okay, so now we can move further and talk about industrial, the factory automation market. I decided to show the growth of this market in these columns, which illustrate our component sales from 2015 till now. I think it describes quite well the situation in the whole market, not just in our company. So the trend line is going up, and it means that factory automation market is going up. And in 2020, in this year, we should have the same growth like we had in 2019, according to the data from 3 quarters we have. So despite of these pandemic times and many fears, I think the growth should remain stable. And talking about industrial factory or automation trends, the hottest topic in Lithuania now is robotization. Today, only 3% factories in Lithuania have robots. One of the reasons may be, like I told you, in food industry, for example, we have many small companies which make quite many products, and sometimes in small quantities, so it's harder for them to apply robots. But it's easier to apply robots for wood processing companies, because, as I said, they work, most of them work for IKEA, for one company, so it means they have standardized products. So it's much more easier for them to make standardization and to implement robots in their factories. So we begin from them, and then hope that other sectors will also follow the standardization and implement robots. And now we are going to industrial PCs usage, and I think I will not surprise you telling that usually customers tend to use industrial PCs under two conditions. The first is that usually connection to customers' database is required. It means we need to interconnect automation system with IT systems. And the second condition is that one of the components, whether a PC or HMI, must stand in industrial environment. So in this case, when these two conditions are valid, usually customers use industrial computers. And industrial computers are, of course, used not just in factory automation, but also in process automation and some other fields in some artificial intelligence systems like transportation. It is, I think, the most popular AI system in Lithuania for recognition of car plates in parking lots. And now I would like to share one example of box PC usage from process automation. That was a request from a Lithuanian power grid operator to have a rack mount PC, which would be fanless, had 110 volts DC, 2 redundancy power inputs, and would be compliant with power substation standards. And Advantech has a solution, UNO 4600 series for this case. And this project was made with these PCs. And other examples, we are getting back to factory automation and with data acquisition, so-called DAQ modules, the modules which collect data from the sensors to the PC. So the first example is from plastic bottles wall thickness measurement system. I don't know if you are familiar with the technology, how plastic bottles are made. I will try to explain it in a short as possible way. On the right side, you can see 2 plastic bottles and 2 like small tubes. So these tubes are made, are called preforms, and this is the material from which bottles are made. The technology is like this preform is put into a special place, then the high temperature and high pressure are applied, and we get a plastic bottle. And one of the most important, to be honest, parameter of the quality of the bottle is the wall thickness. It has to be measured both in a bottle and in a preform. So it means before production and after production, because the stability of the bottle depends on that. If wall thickness is wrong, the bottle put on a shelf may fall down if it's wrong. So it is very important to measure wall thickness, and it is also very important to have a high resolution input. We need a 16-bit resolution analog input, and Advantech has a solution, USB DAQ module, USB 5817, which has 8 analog inputs. And with this device, we can read the measurement value from the sensor and process it in the PC. So this is the place where it was very useful. And another application is a device called FertiScan. It is made by our subsidiary company called Elinta Robotics. You can also find more information on their website about FertiScan. This is the device which analyzes fertilizer granules in line. You remember I told you at the beginning we have 2 big chemical companies which make fertilizer granules, and they use this kind of device. This device is very good because customer doesn't need to stop the line, take the sample, bring it to the laboratory, wait for the results. This device works in line together with the whole line. And this device uses vibrating conveyor, and we need analog output to control the speed of the vibrating conveyor. It's, vibrating conveyor is using to take the sample from the line. And in this case, we need analog output card to control the speed. And Advantech has a solution the PCI Express card with 8 analog inputs, PCIe 1812. So with this card, we can transfer the signal from the PC, from the control system, to the vibrating conveyor to get the speed we need. And another application with HMI and remote I/O. This is an application when customer already had its PC, its database, and it is like parts of the IT system, and a PLC, existing PLC on existing automation system, and they needed an HMI which should stand in industrial environment, and we used Advantech FPM monitor, and also to collect remote inputs and outputs to the PLC. PLC was Siemens with Profinet protocol, so we used Advantech Adam 6100 PN modules, which can collect remote inputs and outputs via Profinet. So that was easy implementation. And here comes the password from my side. It is future. Password number 5 for the game is future. Please note that. Yeah, so I already mentioned you some technical issues we solved together with Advantech. And we also cooperate with Advantech in marketing, like webinars like we have today, like we had in June, and also we constantly share the news on our website and social media from Advantech. So that's all from my side. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Arnoldas, for sharing about Lithuanian market information about the application case for factory automation. So next, I would like to share more applications with Advantech solution for factory automation. That's welcome, Chang.
Development Manager of Advantech IoT Group. Here, I'm going to give information about smart factory solutions, key technology offered. First of all, please note smart automation solution architecture. Here, you can get an overall understanding of the offering, from I/O connectivity gateways to network infra and the public edge networks. From an application perspective, provide you with data acquisition from sensors, data collection using different protocols, data transmission over Ethernet and the wireless networks, focusing on how to accelerate the traditional factory transforming to smart factory through Advantech I/O and automation. For realizing smart factory automation, the first step is to the so-called themes, acquire as temperature, pressure, flow, etc. You can take advantage of these ADAM modules to the variety of things. Then these things can be easily connected with PLC, even to directly connecting to the cloud. The topology of ADAM remote for OT users, ADAM 4100s as a remote I/O use RS485 to transmit the data to PLC or controller with Modbus key protocol. ADAM 6000 6200 IoT Ethernet remote and the ADAM 6300 IoT OPC UA Ethernet I/O Ethernet to transmit PLC or controller with Modbus protocol. ADAM 6700 as an intelligent I/O gateway can direct data to SCADA database. Next, I'd like to introduce a portfolio of Eden series. As you can see, we can Eden into different groups by transmission weight. So we can support different applications for the customers. In serial we have Eden 4100 series. In Ethernet interface, we have Eden 6000, 16200, 16300, and 16300 series. The other key points in this page are Eden Ethernet Remote I/O support Modbus and NMP, REST4 for OT and IT use, supporting OPC-UA Eden controller. The other key features are hardware for certificates protection, encrypt and unencrypt data during transmission, high density space and cost saving. Eden 6700 all-in-one intelligent I/O gateway use RISC-V-based open platform, supporting graphic programming by no rate. The benefit of Eden 60 are saving cost, space, engineering for soft vendors. Customer can base on the communication interface environment and the system structure to choose the suitable module for their application. Here, application for factory automation to time machine status monitoring via Eden modules. In this application, module can be a bridge, street color lights, and the PLC. The arrow signal can be immediately sent into PLC, so we can take the features of Eden doing enhance machine effectiveness and reduce shutdown time. Finally, overall equipment efficiency analysis. Okay, besides existing PLC controller, we would like to introduce another comprehensive PAC controller with I/O. The field side controller is facing an important caused by Industrial 4.0. Controller PLC is weak at communication and data handling, with key requirements for Industrial 4.0 applications. The current solution is a two-pieces solution. Have an IPC on the top of the PLC. Engineers would expend unexpectedly more effort on interface communication between these two devices. Through the semiconductor technology, CPU, why not use the extra CPU resource to handle additional PLC tasks? Another common thought is, why not just build a powerful CPU into this kind of controller form factor? That is the evolution generation controllers, and we call it PAC, Programmable Automation Controller. PAC is actually a controller and can integrate standard software and hardware components by application. Also, in the business, also provide us with to decouple the ecosystem of PLC joint company. This field for a long time. In detail, AMS 518 is a PC-based embedded system with codices ready for logical and motion control. It is the IT and OT to speed up the digital transformation factory. For OT part, in right-hand side, MS5000 with codices embedded can support 100 microsecond real-time control, which can replace most of traditional tasks and even better. The field side I/O based communication not only can support the EtherCAT driver motor, but also for I/O logic and sensing. And is the IT port MS5518 PC, which is with and the most familiar UI with powerful Intel CPU and IT technology. MS18 can support many upstream communication protocols, such like OPC-UA or ODBC directory connection. On the left hand, we also leave the possibility for communication expansion such as RS-232 connection devices. The most exciting is we also provide for wireless communication and industrial connection. In this small but powerful controller could really help. This slide shows a successful project in Taiwan. This factory is manufacturing and is world #1 OEM manufacturer for many big brands. Have a project to digitalize all parameters would be shown on the situation room and then kept in their space. They need pad controller as the of each production line. They require it not only for peripheral devices, but also collect data. Distributed I/O system, MS55 codices provides then a whole new solution instead of IPC PLC. They can easily integrate all the variables in one program and in the local screen as well as the remote screen in the situation room. Now, it is scalability and flexibility also leave then ability of future expansion. Please start with okay. If I/O MS5518 is still not fast to satisfy your application like test and applications. Advantech PCIe DAQ boards, USB 3.0 and iDEC series are your best choice. Advantech data applications are recognized for industry-leading measurement accuracy, noise tolerance, signal configures, simultaneous sampling, stream build quality. All of Advantech have the advantage of a scope of algorithms packaged in a clever bench to simplify and shorten development time. Here, I would further like to introduce iDEC series new product line, which will be soon early next year. Advantech PCIe DAQ boards well. You understand reliable solution for installing inside and as a complete system for test and measurement applications. More and more cases prefer more ruggedized and space and maintenance needs. IDEC series is designed for it. The first of a benefit is, first of all, is up to 1 megasamples per second simultaneously. And its compact size is a little bigger than iPhone 11 Pro Max with 4 slots. Its front is accessible with hot swappable features. It can be a USB 3.0 I/O rack for your, or it can integrate with MS Core i7 controller as all DAQ systems. DAQ solutions come with SDK called DAQ Navy for coding and review users. For machine monitoring applications, we also the Navy MCN software package. The Navy MCN software provides algorithms like FFT, RMS, peak values, and the digital score functions. So no coding necessary. And other new feature called user application allows developers to retrieve NCN data from data tags, will periodically push subscribed data to a user program such as analytics, and Taiwan is generally known for semiconductor industry. So here I would like to show application in IC wafer prober and the testers. In customer required precise measurements for electrical characteristics on the to achieve this goal, the amount of reflow limited switch devices need to be combined to process precisions. The tester needed computers with 60-bit resolution to activate wafers, feature 8-channel analog input with a simultaneous 200 sample electrical characteristics of the wafers. Like PCIe 1753 control 96 peripheral limited switches devices in time. The high-density DIO card satisfied precise requirements, and 1812 and the PCIe 1824 meet wafer needs for analog output to activate accurately measure electrical characteristics. 1824 offers high-density analog output channel with activate up to 16 points. PCIe 1812 continuously measure 8-point electrical characteristics of the wafer in a short time. With Advantech comprehensive solutions, customers can easily build probe and test machines. Thank you. That's my presentation.
Okay, thank you, Shen Hu, for sharing this Advantech solution for factory automation. So now we have the 5 minutes. I would like to invite our to put your questions into the chat box. Due to this discussion is in, please write down your question in English. And before, I would like to announce the last password for. So please pay attention that here comes the last password is technologies. Technologies. Please write down. So let's move to Q&A section. So is there a question from you can write down into the chat box. Okay. In this section, we have only 3 for the games with forefront. The third one is technologies. Okay, please write down. Okay, is there any question? I can ask a question. First of all, like I think 10 things I'd like to know. We have such huge like options for factory automation. We have PLC controller and PC and as Shen's Ethertech controller. So which one is the best for automation field? For this question, I would like Shen to.
Okay, that is a good question. I think this is depending on which you want to achieve. PLC controller are best solution for the machine operation. So for this kind of PLC has powerful tools and can quickly program a solution. But if you need more advanced implement in smart factory as data handshaking between machines, I/O expansion, data to cloud via Ethernet, I think PAC I/O solution can support IT and OT mode will be solution there, IT and OT to digital transformation in smart factory.
Okay, thank you, Shen, for answering this question. I think there's another question from the audience that I'd like to know if I'm using the PLC of other brand. Use Advantech remote I/O to connect to. I think for this question.
Yes. Yeah, I think in my presentation, I also showed one example when yes, there is a possibility to use Advantech remote I/O modules together with other brands PLCs. Yeah, the most important thing is to check communication protocol. In our case, yes, it was Siemens PLC which supports Profinet protocol, so it is possible to use Advantech Adam 6100 PN series modules, which have inputs and outputs and Profinet communication. And yeah, we can use them with Siemens PLCs without any problems. We don't have to change anything. So yeah, it's very convenient and quite easy implementation. It is Advantech also have modules from other series with other protocols like Ethernet, IP, Modbus, and others. So yeah, you just have to check the communication, and it's possible to use Advantech modules with other PLCs.
Okay, thank you everyone for participating. Please.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Panel discussion.
Thank you. You.
Hello, good day everyone. Good day, ladies, gentlemen. Good day, good morning. This is Daria, the channel sales manager from Advantech. It's really nice to see you here online. So today we have a very interesting topic to talk about the to edge to cloud, the turnkey solution for the digitalization of manufacturing. And it's really honor that we have invited our guest overseas. But actually, the situation is really interesting that actually they are gathering together in Dubai because they are have an international project cooperation. So please allow me to shortly introduce about my speakers. Okay. So I believe that you can see my slide. Today I'm really honored to invite about the company. Startech is our Advantech long-term partner, long-term distributor located in Dubai and focus on the GCC market. We have a 10 years cooperation together, and you can see that their company growth is really significantly. And today I'm invited the IoT and automation solution manager of Startech, Mr. Ashok, to talk about the software and hardware turnkey solution implementation. And next, I would like to introduce about our eco-partner in Ukraine, the solution provider of company IT enterprise. They are one of the leading companies to provide the digitalization transformation solution, and they are also authorized the contract with Advantech this year to become the eco partner officially to become our eco partner. So it's really a great news announcement. And Mr. Hitesh Bansal, he's work in the daughter company of IT Enterprise Group, the Cloppy. And Cloppy have a really specific focus to develop the solution for the manufacturing, for the factory automation. So it's really honor to invite both of them. And now I'm switch the floor to Mr. Ashok. Okay. So let's start directly from the slide. Okay. Okay.
So I think slide is moving very fast. No problem. So I'm Ashok from Startech. So we are one of the, longest partner and the key partner for Advantech in GCC. So I wish everyone to be stay positive, but testing negative. So due to this COVID-19, and yeah, here we will little bit about what is Startech, and then as this session is focused on iFactory solutions, so what are all the solutions that we are able to provide in this market? So the contents it's literally displayed over there, like overview, mission vision, market solutions, product cases, and partners. So moving to our company overview. So we are a privately owned company founded in 2002. So we have head offices in Sharjah, Dubai, and then branch offices in Abu Dhabi, Muscat, and also in we have a reseller networks in Saudi Arabia and Qatar. Yeah, we are working with Kuwait and Muscat. So we cover this entire GCC from our offices in UAE. And we provide what we provide. So we provide sales and support for industrial IT, networking, automation products and solutions in GCC. So it's like if you have any solution or if you want to make anything, so we can design it and we can build it up. We are present in this market for more than 18 years, and we do training and even technical services to the customers and customers like system integrators and even end users. And we are giving regular training as well. And the industries and vertical markets, we focus it's oil and gas, electricity, water, and factories. So covers in this entire GCC. So coming to our company's vision and mission, Daria. Yes. So, what is the vision of our company? It's to improve the quality of life in the GCC by increasing the efficiency and enhancing quality of industries and infrastructures. So, if you have such a vision, so your mission directs towards that, like providing art, industrial IoT, and computing solutions while offering a high quality level of services. So this was our mission, and this mission will be keeps on like you can say changing, or you can say it is like a adapts to the market needs. So this is what our mission. And what are all the can you help me that? Yes, the services which Startech provides. So we are provide as a complete package like sales and marketing and product training, on-site services and technical support, testing.
Hello, Ashok. We cannot hear you clearly. Could you try to reload again? Sorry, could you reload again because we cannot hear you clearly. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, there's a connection issue. So Mr. Ashok is now checking the detail. Please hold on a moment. During this period, I would like to mention that is actually Startech is our focus partners in the GCC region, and what's their specialty I would like to highlight is that they are focusing on the phase two business, which means the Advantech hardware and software solution package. Their engineers, their sales managers, and technician department have been well trained under Advantech system, so it's really amazing. And actually, they have hold a series of Advantech wise path solution training for the regional system integrators. So we are really looking forward of their tripartite cooperation between Advantech, Startech, and IT enterprise to offer the bundle solution for the the customer from different region. Okay, so Ashok, can I get you back? Hello? Okay, and about today's topic, actually, I would like to highlight in advance that, as I mentioned before, we have authorized a three-party contract with the IT enterprise to become the official partners. So in the present stage, their technician and engineer has been completed the technical training, and now it's on the stage to develop the co-create solution. So actually, the process takes time, but we are targeting to have announcement in the Q1 next year. So this is our target to have a official bundle solution. Okay. While now is still fixing the connection issues, I would like to tell every of us that's a secret that actually uh, Mr. Hitesh has visited Startech's office now. So they are having the live panel discussion in the same place in the Dubai. So I think it's a really interesting experiences. So you can see that even during the pandemic period, we are really actively to approach our business. Okay, I would like to mention that everyone has done the test, so there's no any issues for the viruses. Don't worry.
That's very important. Yes.
Okay, I think that now Mr. Ashok is going to show they are really in the same place. Okay, I think yes, it's a good suggestion that because of the connection issue, I suggest to switch to Mr. Hitesh's part firstly. So okay, then
Okay, then you can definitely join and you can speak up.
Yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah.
Ashok will join
I
from.
prove you it's true. They're in the same office. They are now in the Startech office. So nice to see you again, Mr. Ashok.
Thank you. Sure. It's
Okay.
good that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll start from the service page. What do you
Yes.
think?
Okay. Yeah, so we will be providing product training, like products for IPCs, IO modules, and even gateways, and like product training in the sense of focused product training for the, individual customers, and then we will be having a group of events like regular webinars we are conducting, and on-site services like even visiting the site for. Survey or execution. So we are doing that on-site services and technical support. Yes, normally we do for the products and even the solutions which we deliver to the customer, and testing, repair, and RMA. So here I would like to say that Startech is certified by Advantech for performing the level 2 level of technical support, and also project engineering support, like from the scratch. Like if you have an idea and then you want to develop it into a project, so we will able to deliver it from the 0 to 100, so how you want to deliver it. So this is how the total services like we offer, and we have a separate team dedicated for each verticals. Yes. So here, these are all the market solutions where Startech is very strong and then focused in this region. So we have power and energy, oil and gas, transportation, terminals and ports, security and defense, and manufacturing. So in each vertical, we have dedicated salespersons and sales managers focusing for that vertical. And I'm taking off manufacturing and power and energy. So these two cases will be handled by myself, so I can help you on that kind of solutions. So moving forward, yes. So this is like a very well-known chart or graph from the Advantech. So we were started from phase 1 business of Advantech. Then now we are making these SRPs and delivering the solutions. And so as we become a partner, so we just want to enhance it for the phase 3 as well. So we are laying the foundation for phase 2 as a making this hardware and software, making co-creation. So you can see it. So how we were in two different rooms and then we are in the same room. So then the next is that iFactory solutions, where we are delivering this Advantech solutions. It's OEE and factory management, factory energy management, and integrated iFactory cloud. and intelligent CNC management, and situational room for IoT solutions. So these are all the different factory solutions which we are, developing and promoting to the factory audiences, like factory customers, where there is enough market reach, and then we are providing them the regular training as well. So the next, this is the system diagram. So if you see the hardware, so where it starts from the sensing devices like voice modules and Atom and wireless sensors, LoRa. So these are all the technologies. From there, we make it to edge intelligent gateways from Atom 3600 to embedded automation PCB, even MIC and UNO 1372, and having some HMIs. So if you go the one layer above, so you can see the SRPs like energy management and overall equipment effectiveness, OEE. So these are all the solution ready packages which consists of the same number of hardwares which is used for different solutions. So, and then here there is a one use case for the OEE. Here this customer doesn't want to go for the cloud. Okay, so we have a on-premises OEE solution. So where there were leading steel fabricators and structures manufacturers in GCC. So they are starting a new plant with the smart factory solutions. So what they faced was the lack of engineering resources, and then the remote monitoring system and alarm notification tools, because in the steel manufacturers, so each and every cycle it's completed, so they want to have some alarm, because to lift the items, and then they will using a forklifts, and then even cranes to come and remove the items which is ready made, and then the raw material shortage. So to have this one, there is a time delay happening every time. So what we provided, we provided an intelligent server with this voice agent, and then with tags, so that they can do the edge sense from the field, and they can deliver it what they want. And the good thing about this voice first platform, we have many factors, but the thing is, it is customizable, and we can design it as per customer how it needs, and it is like a cross platform. Because about the products and then the technologies, you could have learned more from the previous session. So that's why we just have one use case in UAE, and then still there is a lot of more in our POC cases. So maybe in the next webinar like this event, we will be adding more cases for factories. But if you go for other ranges, we have a more number of success cases. And then this is all the products which we are able to provide it. So these are all very well-known products for you guys. So automation products, and then this is the product. Yeah, you can move forward. These are our other partners like Redline and GTech, so where we are working with them as well. So just to have an overview, this is Startech. And then the password, it's co-creation, which is we are very much strongly believe. So if you think about Startech, you can keep this name as a remembrance. Thank you.
Okay. For Mr. Ashok's introduction. Now I'm going to invite Mr. Hitesh to have their sharing of the copy solution. Please, Mr. Hitesh, please share your screen.
Sure.
Okay. During the connection transformation, I would like to update that don't forget to memorize all of the password during each of the section, because we will have a very, very good price. I think it's not secret. The price is the Apple Watch Less Series 6. So I think it's really, really attractive. So please memorize all the passwords showing on your screen.
Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having me here, and thank you, Daria, for a warm welcome. May I please request, do you see my screen?
No.
No. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll try to figure it out.
Like, please share your monitor.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay, fantastic. So again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having me here. And thank you to Advantech to invite me in this fantastic event and on this very interesting and complex topic. My name is Hitesh Bansal, and I am representing IT Enterprise as a Chief Sales and Visionary Officer. As you can see on my screen, the case of secret factories. So I think this is something everyone should realize in this pandemic era. And today I will present how to find capacities veiled from your eyes, but still waiting for a chance to meet you or to serve you. Have you ever thought about secret factory hidden in the losses of your manufacturing process? And I believe so that most of your industrial leaders should give a thought about it. So let's move on. And this is a slide I think my colleague, Mr. Ashok, has previously mentioned in his slide some point about OEE. So I'll talk more detail about it. Nowadays, we got used to access overall equipment effectiveness as a product of 3 indexes, characterizing achievements in production performance, availability of enterprise assets, and minimization of rejects for quality reasons. If each particular index seems pretty high, their product illustrates a mutual diminishing effect and sensible losses of capacity. On this picture, you can see that the regular situation for companies, more than 30% of capacities are indeed the secret factory. And in general, they are producing up to 68% and utilizing up to 68% of capacity of the factory. Our words are proved by different sources of research. For most companies, OEE hardly reached 60%, as you can see in my screen. Though there are leaders who achieved OEE up to 85% and more. What can we learn by investigating the best practice in utilizing secret powers? To begin with, let us recollect 6 basic big losses. What they are: stops and slowing down of production, late and wrong identification of quality deviations, weak managing technical parameters. We often cannot identify the equipment illness or early symptoms, and it leads to breakdowns very often. As well as the planned downtimes has to be as short as possible if we need to have optimized production. But how to fix all these things? How to fix all those problems? There is solution. First of all, I think we no need to hurry to find the systems in the market. There should be a step-by-step approach on digital way to help you. To have your factory manageable, we advise to implement hardware solutions of Advantech to collect initial data from equipment at your manufacturing house or at your shop floor, and to process the data with the help of the Cloby applications or software solutions. In this way, you will start from functions like technical parameters monitoring and then to implement smart factory. And as a result, we get the total digital twin of entire production. Combined Advantech and Cloby solution have 4 levels. Assume at manufacturing site, you have sensors, controllers, SCADA system, and so on. And Advantech IoT edge computers collect huge amount of data. As you can see on my screen, this is a typical architecture of hardware and software combination. And Advantech IoT devices collect huge amount of data. And at the second level, the edge computers synchronize and arrange the data, provide safety and storing, and convey it to the IoT hub. At the third level, IoT hub, which prescribed methods help to convert data in information which can be processed and used. And at the fourth level, Cloby applications to resolve the complex processes. Cloby solves it through the framework which involves the artificial intelligence algorithms. And as per your necessity, you can choose or combine it on premises or in cloud architecture. So both is possible and feasible. But now, suppose you connected your equipment to industrial LAN and started to receive the data. But what next? This is not an answer. Just I connected the equipment, and then I'm taking the data. The point over here is you need to make this data valuable, and you can use this valuable data to boost up your performance. But do you realize how crucial data you can utilize to boost up your production? Let's look into it. As you see on my typical screen, and as I mentioned, that first step is the monitoring the technical parameters. So Clobby mobile applications helps you to visualize online dynamic of characteristics under control. You have to scan just the QR code, as you see on my screen. Just scan the QR code on the equipment and choose inspection parameters. You don't need to no need to look for any special experts. You don't need to look for special journals, whoever. Any normal manager on your shop floor can able to instantly react on deviations and correct the technological parameters if there is something going wrong. The second step is an implementation of smart factory solution. Well, in this case, hardware of Advantech in cooperation with the Clobby software allow you to model accurate schedules. To issue work tasks in respect of workers, work centers, technology, etc., Advantech provides data delivery to shop floor and feedback from the equipment. But Clobby MS application ensures the communication among the workers using the artificial intelligence technology. The last helps to reschedule manufacturing, considering all restrictions, possible scenarios, and compare to the target KPIs. The entire solution gives you tools to increase production up to 20 to 50% at the existing capacities. So, given you implemented IoT monitoring, Clobby Smart Factory solution already, then nothing prevents you to create digital twin of manufacturing. So today, I believe everybody know that augmented reality and virtual reality is a trend. So we have tried to implement the same in the Clobby solutions. AR and VR technologies serves you to survey workflow and skip through the 3D cameras between real and virtual production. The digital twins at the same time can be used as the dynamical dashboards, visualization of linked tech problems. You can use it as an inspection tool, access to the initial data. You can have a chatbots based on artificial intelligence, forecasting tool to answer what will be if some changes happen in production as well. Suppose you want to install several work centers to eliminate bottlenecks. But how to do that? Well, there is an approach using the digital twin solutions. It can give you the easy way to stimulate and prove your guesses. As you can see on the video, that before you buy any new equipment, you can stimulate and understand how the capacity or production output will grow, or how much it will grow, and what will be the consequences if you add two equipments or two production lines or three production lines, like that. Check new plan and you will find an answer from your assumption. Sometime you will find unexpected new bottlenecks as a challenge. Anyway, you will spare time and money with the digital twin solution for sure. On this slide, what I'm mentioning about big data, and I think this is also again a very trendy topic among the industry, big data. But what is the role of big data? Big data technology with IoT as a part of Clobby Smart Factory solution makes transparent every specific event at your equipment, and it allows you to analyze reasons of deviation, inspect parameters in the different aspects, and it applies various comparison approaches to dig out the problem. Just a very typical example I may like to mention. As you can see on the screen, there is a planned linear speed and there is an actual linear speed. But with the help of IoT devices, I'm monitoring it in a real time, and I can see if the linear speed is falling than planned, that means it's making a problem to my quality of the product. Talking about the availability, so this is, I will say, managing the availability without voodoo factor. As I mentioned, that the early symptoms of equipment ills are hidden from the perception of human. You cannot see what is happening at your equipment, and I believe there is no such technology exists today, or there is not a scenario that equipment speaks up himself and say, I am ill today, I don't want to work, thank you so much. So this is not a situation. We need to talk to the equipment in their own language, and the language is software algorithms using the artificial intelligence or machine learning, and the hardware devices to connect to the equipment, and then they will speak up to you. According to Globi have a special application which is called Smart EAM, Enterprise Asset Management, which will, with the help of the IoT devices, and it can communicate with your equipment and predict the deviations. So according to the research, maintenance approach that mostly use tools of diagnosis and keep up to predictive solvings, it leads to more than 90% index of availability. And also it will help you to avoid unnecessary breakdowns as well. Globi Smart EAM solution collects data and information from personnel, hardware, and IoT sources, so on. To make data valuable is the task of our solution. So we use as standard tools for prediction of future breakdowns and advanced AI approaches to detect anomalies among the data broadcasting. The system finds out that hidden relations amidst different parameters under control and highlights deviations that probably will cause problems. So in short, if I will explain in very simple words, that the artificial intelligence algorithms, it continuously monitor some sort of parameters and the performance of your equipment spare parts, and it have a record of performance of this typical spare parts, and it gives you the parameters lively from this particular spare part or an equipment, and the algorithm itself will help you to predict the health of this particular spare part, either on what stage you need to replace it or at what stage it will gonna break down. So this is a big key point for the predictive maintenance, that if you definitely know on what point, at what stage your spare parts or which spare part gonna break down, then you can plan the replacement or the maintenance process in advance. And at the same time, the system helps easy to arrange every step of taking care of your maintenance process. Talking about quality, since I'm pretty sure that none of you will dispute that managing quality does matter when it is online or managing quality in a real time. The faster you recognize violation of tech parameters, the more better quality you will produce and more profit you will gonna make. And of course, if you are making more better quality and you have more profit, that means you're gonna achieve more loyal customers. As you can see on this screen, I am mentioning about critical to quality parameters. Globi and Advantech solutions helps you to implement quality scanning with the help of IoT devices and computer vision for detecting defects. Artificial intelligence algorithms recognize this and qualifies deviations online, and you can handle problem on the right time. And it can avoid the breakdowns or the defected products on a right time. IoT devices online discovers figure of critical to quality parameters, as I mentioned already. You are welcome to survey details, trends, and analysis. It is more comfortable to exclude deviation factors using Pareto approach from more impacting troubles to less significant ones. And at the last, I would like to mention that the solutions which Club is offering, our customers are modest, but some figures they declared mentioned solution help companies to achieve reduction of material consumption up to 5 to 10%, and it helps to reduction of rejections for quality reasons up to 15%, and it will help you to increase equipment operation time approximately 15%. And some of our clients boosted up the OEE, or overall equipment effectiveness, from 10 to up to 15% as well. So as a conclusion, I would like to advise to start with us digital transformation according to the Industry 4.0 conception. To begin with, you have to get in touch with our team and receive our help to make the digital roadmap. Thank you for listening me, and if you have any questions, you have my contact details on my screen.
Okay, thank you.
I would like to mention the last slide, which is my password partners. And I would like to mention a very important point, that if you really need to achieve digital transformation, then partnership and integration is the key to do that. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much for Mr. Hitesh sharing. So, okay, so don't forget to memorize the password. And now it's going to the Q&A section. Okay, if you have any questions, you can write down in the Q&A on the right side. There's a place for you to leave your own message. Okay, so I think that here now comes to the questions. The question is quite interesting. It's about what we are really usually too fast about, and the people who are really questioned about. So how to secure the data security, cybersecurity with such a manufacturing digitalization solution. This is a turnkey solution. So I think that I would like to invite Mr. Hitesh to answer about this question about the data security, cybersecurity of the total solution.
Well, in my understanding, that cybersecurity itself is a quite huge topic to discuss. But in a short, I can explain you in a very simple word that the solution which Club is offering, and with the help of Advantech hardware, this is a ISO certified. First of all, it's an ISO certified solution, and secondly, the architecture of the solutions helps you to itself avoid any sort of unnecessary connections from the third party, because it is connected through a special VPN and using the firewalls. So there is no direct connection between to the equipment itself. So if you're worrying that there is a PLC working in with your equipment, and we are connecting it to the computers, or it's connected to the internet. But again, you should remember that both sides, if I'm talking about cloud solution, let's say, so it's connected through a special VPN, and this VPN is encrypted with the SHA 256-bit technology. So there is no way that the data which has been restored on the cloud and which you're collecting from the equipment, there is no direct access as well. So even if you're talking about any third-party access, so it's impossible. And this is already making a secured connection between your equipment, between the solution, and we are using just a very technical answer. We are using the edge computers, and we are using the firewall, and then we're connecting to the cloud. So this is a very typical approach to secure your data and secure the communication with your equipment. But in the end, you should remember that if you're using this approach, there is no way any third party to connect to your equipment and access the data. And even somebody want to do that. So as I mentioned, that this is a encrypted data using the SHA 256 format, and it will be a rough, so it will not gonna give anything.
Okay, thank you, Hitesh. And now there comes another question. There's how the international turnkey solution team to work together for the project implementation. For this question, I would like to invite Mr. Ashok to answer about this question. So,
Right.
yes, Ashok. Yeah, hello. Hello again.
Hello again. Yes, can you repeat the question again? So that
Okay, I would like to, the question is, how the international turnkey solution team to work together for the project implementation? What's the process? What's the SOP?
okay. So there is a very lengthy process. So I will just cut short it for this international global solution. So, for example, now how we are working with Hitesh, it's if there is any case. So first we will just have together a meeting, and then first we will visit a site, and then we will just do a survey, and then we will prescribe the solution for them, and then we have a dedicated resource for the installation in UAE, and also we can dedicate it for the GCC cases. So when we have such a solution here, and then support here, the customers who are not having any officers here, they can come together, so we can work together as a partners. So this is what the ultimate co-creation, and then the domain focused system integrators, so we can grow together. So this is what the business model of Advantech, which we were very much happy about it, to grow the trends.
Okay, thank you, Ashok. So I think that there is once again really honored to invite the two of the very important VIP to share their experiences, and I hope that you will have a fruitful results of fruitful experiences for this panel discussion. Once again, during the pandemic situation, this now pushing us to accelerate the process for the manufacturing and factory automation. Advantech, Startech, and IT Enterprise, we have the ready solution. We are experienced with the turnkey solution implementation. So if there's any question, you can contact us privately after the meeting. And I would like to mention again, our password in this section is and co-creation. Another is partners. Okay, so I would like to say that our panel discussion has been completely perfectly, and now here comes to the next session called Virtual Booth Tool. So we will invite every of our key suppliers, partners to show their key solution in our online platform. So please have a look and have studied so you can have a communication with each of us. And thank you once again, Ashok and Hitesh. Have a good day.
Thank you so much as well.
Thank you.
And I wish everybody all the best, and thank you for listening.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you. Goodbye.